Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 Vox Populi. We're playing as Assyria, and that religion issue from the last episode appears to still be an issue. I reloaded the game, and yeah, using one of these guys still spreads Terrigranism instead of Zoroastrianism. So I'm gonna call that a bug. I've submitted a bug report for it. Hopefully that can get fixed, but I think for the rest of the game we're just going to have to be content with Terrigranism. I think we will move that Great General west to deal with the Danes if they decide to do something. Great Prophet will stay in Asher for now. And let's move these field guns up a little bit closer to Nimrod. We have a lot of rebuilding to do before we go back on the offensive, but we will probably be crossing swords with China again sooner or later. So let's just focus on rebuilding for now. If the Danes don't declare war on us, and the Chinese don't declare war on us again, then we should be just a lot of city building. Ooh, the Chinese really don't like us. Denmark is a lot more positive. And we can sell dyes. See, I think we need gems in cities. That's going to be way too expensive. Let's just get some gold. 4. Okay, that's not great, but you know what else we're going to do with it. Not too worried about Babylon getting too strong and coming back after us again. What is their opinion of us? Yeah, they don't like the warmongering. Can't say I blame them. And time to adopt a policy. This should help with happiness a little bit. Now we can go with 1 gold from every specialist and 2 science for every great work. So that should help with both poverty and illiteracy. Or we could go with this one, which gives us slightly better villages and reduces religious unrest. Unhappiness, we're getting quite a lot from poverty and quite a lot from illiteracy too. Poverty seems to be the main issue right now. So I think that means we should go with academics. Okay, that helped a bit. And we should probably start building a lot of banks. And grocers too. Okay, Nineveh. Okay, we can now build the Empire State Building, but I think we'll go for a customs house first. This should help with poverty. Actually, this city is getting distress. So maybe a grocer instead. Let's get a grocer. And Beshbalak. Let's grab a... This is having a little bit of everything. We could go for a factory over here, and we still have 11 coal left. Alright, distress, pillage, tiles, poverty. Well, let's get a barracks. That's only 1 turn, that's a little bit of extra production. Okay, and Karakoram is really upset. Let's establish a trade route with who has highest culture. Can we get any culture from trade routes? Probably... Oh, we can trade with China again, so this will help a lot. We can trade with Nanjing there, that should help a bit. And let's see, field gun. Which field gun? Oh, that one there. Well, let's move you up. And well, let's move you a little bit closer. You know, getting trade routes back with China should solve a lot of problems. Fusilier, let's fortify a lot of these guys around here. Let's get that field gun onto the road. I think most of these guys can hang out here. Caravan, let's send that to Guangzhou. Okay, yeah, the unhappiness is already diminishing. So that might be something to keep in mind with attacking China again, because we're going to lose a lot of those bonuses from trade routes. Okay, Caravan, let's rebase to Asher. Okay, and these guys will just stay there for now. Guys can hang out around here. Let's leave the Inquisitor there. Archaeologist will... We could dig up that one, but that's already in our territory. Let's come down here to Florence. So we can grab that one. Let's start a dig there. Yep. Okay, worker, that sheep pen is now done. Okay, one of these guys was going to do the jade, and the other guy is going to come up there repair the iron. So let's start repairing that. Okay, and alright, next. And you will fortify Malacca. We need a garrison over there. Let's move that unit up to Ashur, and we can fortify there. Okay, and once the Opera House is done, I think we're going to forget the observatory for now. We're going to focus on the Empire State Building. And okay, next turn. Still losing gold per turn, but it's a little bit better now. Getting that extra trade route active should help with both money and happiness. Oh, we just lost a trade route. It's coming to us from the who are they? The Venice? Okay, open borders, no. Actually, it probably doesn't matter anymore. And I don't think these guys are going to do anything bad to us. Although I think I will refuse for now. I just want to double check that we don't have any more archaeological sites around here we need to work on. Okay, great engineer's been born. And extra food in that city. Okay, 2 unhappiness, that's a lot better. Okay, so let's try the Inquisitor again. Just remove heresy, and we get Peregrinism. Oh well. Afraid we're not going to be able to bring our religion back, but we can at least get a church. Okay, I think we'll just vote against Eastern Orthodoxy here. Sanction Mongolia. I don't want that. Actually, I don't want World Science Initiative either. That one's probably not going to pass. Let's vote against that one. And commit the delegates. Yes. Look how many votes China has there. 20 votes. Okay, let's choose production. Customs house is done in Nippur. What else do we need? Poverty, still a big deal. Let's rush a grocer. That should help with poverty. And let's see over here. Poverty also an issue. But we could get a library. That won't take too long. Is illiteracy an issue? Yes, it is. I think we'll get a library. That should help a little bit more in the short term. Constantinople barracks is done. Could go for a factory or a musician's guild. Or a stable, or walls. Let's get the stable. It should increase production, and let's repair that. Caravan in Malacca. Let's rebase. Well, how unhappy is Malacca? Malacca is kind of unhappy. Why don't you trade with Beijing? That might help a bit. With local happiness. Okay, field gun, let's move you. Well, it's going to take 3 turns, but I think we have 3 turns to wait. Actually, let's move you over there and fortify. Okay, Zeppelin is going to come up here to look around. There's still quite a lot of troops in Chinese territory there. You know, we could probably use... Oh, 0 happiness, good. We could probably use another worker up here to just help repair the pillaged fields over there, because otherwise it's going to take a while. So let's spread out our Inquisitors, since these guys are effectively spreading Peregrinism now. Okay, not you. You can come up here. And I think we'll just generally spread this to the rest of our cities as soon as we have enough faith built up to buy another church. Okay, how many hammers will that give us? 1,600? And how many do we need for this? 3,200, so that is about half of what we need. So let's wait until this is halfway finished, and then we might consider rushing it, although I wouldn't say no to another manufactory too. Okay, this guy, Shanghai, is going to be a good trade partner for that extra culture. And Inquisitor will... I think these guys are just going to stay in their respective cities for now. Okay, faith selection. Okay, next. Pyrrhus will stay in Babylon. You know, we should probably consider replacing a few of these obsolete units. Although not right now. I think I'll leave that guy as a pikeman. For now, we're going to be coming up with next-gen units soon enough. That might be a good time to replace them with the Fusiliers and whatnot. Let's put you on the hill there. That guy on the tea plantation. Let's put you on the railroad. A bit more useful. Fortify there. Okay, another manufactory, or do we go for the boost here? And let's see, citizen management. So we actually have a nice tile over here. It's not even being used. So putting another manufactory inside our capital probably won't help a lot. So let's just leave him there for a potential great wonder speed up. Because we know that China has electricity. So they might be working on it already. Okay, yeah, let's get an embassy. Okay, orthodoxy fails. Okay, science initiative fails. Okay, that's what we're looking for. And we just got a church in Asher. Choose production. Oh, we can finally propose something. Historical Amex, sanction Denmark. I think we might go for World's Fair because we have quite a lot of production now. I think if we're not the world leader, we're probably really close to it. Oh, it looks like Brussels fell. That's not good. Where's their last city? I think Bucharest is the last stronghold for the Venetians. Luckily, Denmark can't get there too easily. Well, they'd have to go through us, which they probably are thinking of doing. Although they're still 50-50 on us. We should probably think about queuing up some arsenals after the factories are done over here, just for some extra protection. And arsenal there too, after the grocer. Okay, what else can we go for? Oh, look at all those votes in the World Congress. Okay, so World Science Initiative, World Religion, Treasure Fleet, Sphere of Influence, Scholars and Residents, Sanction, Open Door. Natural Heritage Sites might work. We have a couple of Natural Heritage Sites, but it's not much of a bonus. Endowment for Arts, Cultural Heritage Sites, World Wonders, Extra Culture. That one might also be okay, but not yet. Luxury, City-State Sanctions. I think we will go for World's Fair. If we get the Crystal Palace, we get a Golden Age and extra production and science from factories, and a free. And if we don't, we still get extra culture for 20 turns and a free social policy. So let's commit that. Okay, I think it's going to be us versus Denmark for that. Choose production. Factory is done in a CAD. What do we want next? Got -1 unhappiness from a whole lot of different things here. Let's get the observatory next. Good for some extra science. Malacca. We could go for a factory, or, you know, let's go for the lighthouse. Won't take too long to finish up, and that will be a nice bonus for that one fish tile. Okay, Pyrrhus will fortify in Babylon. Actually, no, you might be more useful down here, one of the border towns. So let's leave you in Nippur. Inquisitor. No, this is probably the next best place to remove heresy. And we should be getting a church down there shortly, because that should be... Oh, that wasn't enough to convert it. Okay. Well, let's bring you down. Let's remove heresy again. And what happened? Nothing. What religion's going... Okay, these units are not doing what they're supposed to do. Well, we have 4 followers of Zoroastrianism down there now. And 8 up there. And 4 over there. Okay, I don't know what is going on here. Okay, Fusilier. I think we'll just forget about religion for the rest of this. Fortify there. And you can fortify, and you can fortify. Okay, there's our worker. I think we will repair that first. I don't like all those Chinese troops lined up over there, but we have a lot of troops nearby to defend. Okay, marble finished. That should be a nice culture boost. Let's repair that next. And okay, great engineer will stay in Asher. And that caravan is going to go to... Okay, where do we want to go next? Okay, that's it for the routes that give us culture. How about science? Well, the science isn't great either. +6 is okay, but it's not fantastic. How about highest gold? Orhid? And 4 science out of that. Okay, let's trade with the Mayans. Okay, and next turn. Okay, archaeology. We just finished that. Unfortunately, that's not near any city, even though, well, you know, we could put a city over there, but we wouldn't really get anything from it. These resources are all being consumed by other cities. So let's get an artifact. 3 culture and 3 tourism. That should be nice. And okay, it needs forters. Okay. Let's put you there and fortify. Oh, this is one with +1 range. So we should probably move it closer to the front. Why is that guy in a CAD? That's not a useful place to be. Let's move you down to Babylon. Okay, and okay, next. Okay, and looks like they're going to be our competitors in the World's Fair there. That's going to happen 22 turns from now. We have a few more factories to build first. I think we should have a factory in every city by the time the next World's Fair comes around. Unless we go to war with China again. Okay, great musician in Babylon. And let's see, Constantinople. Well, there's a lot of workers around here. Although, I think losing the food makes a little bit more sense. Actually, 450 food. How many turns worth of food is that? That is about 20 turns worth of food. Although, do we really want it to grow that much faster? I think we'll just lose the food. Replant before winter. Great person born. You have enough pressure due to overpopulation as it is. Okay, what does this say? Okay, Wuzai 10 is quite vulnerable to espionage. 4 actions against Wuzai 10. Advanced actions or technology theft. Fortunately, our spies are otherwise deployed. Still, okay, well, I think I like them going where they are. That can help us with the city-states that are nearby. Maybe stop this guy from sending more ships against us. Can we go to war again? Okay, factory in Babylon is finished. Illiteracy and distress. I think I'll get the circus first. It won't take too long. And that's a useful building. And let's swap you with that field gun. And you can fortify. And you can fortify too. Okay, engineer stays. Brahms will create a great work. Okay, and we got some nice bonuses from that. Let's optimize our culture again. Okay, looking good. And okay, next turn. Should begin dynamite fairly shortly, then we can start working on more military techs, although it might be good to go for a corporation too. That should be a big boost. Okay, Nineveh has grown. Okay, nice yields. Choose production. Observatory is done down here. Let's see, we're in trouble with lots of everything. Musicians Guild. We do need to build a Musicians Guild. Karakor might be a good place for it. Public school. Let's get the armory first for a little extra production and other stuff. Okay, Constantinople. We'll do a factory. I think we can rush that. Okay, worker is done there. I think we'll get a farm over there closer to Asher. And wait with the engineer. Next. And there's our monopoly on jade, so our next golden age will be 25% longer. Still a few more archaeological digs underway. Actually, we need another archaeologist to dig up this site over here. Okay, Karakoram. Armory is done. What do we want next? Literacy. We could go for public school. That should help with the literacy down there. Worker. I think we'll put these guys back on auto build. Okay, choose production. The lighthouse is done. What else do we need? Poverty, distress. How about a factory? 21 turns till that's done. Okay, let's move you over to Dur. That's our other vulnerable city over here. Could use a great general for extra strength. Oh, Herald is a modern era too. So that should be 3 of us now. And China and the Mayans are frenemies right now. Have an on-again, off-again spat. Okay, and we just got the incense hooked up again. So that's some We Love King Day. Okay, more production. Grocer done in Nineveh. So we're in positive happiness here. Let's see. Agribusiness, we should get one of those for the capital. But observatory first. We should actually start thinking about train stations in a few of these places. Do we want grocer up here? Yeah, poverty and distress. I think a grocer will help with both of those things, although also a recommendation for a harbor. Let's get that. That's a little bit faster. can even rush that. Okay, circus is done. Poverty distress. I think we'll get a grocer over here too. Okay, another candidate for auto build, and you as well. I think they know what to do. Let's wait on the Empire State Building. Worker is going to repair the Buffalo next. Okay, that should be good. Next. Okay, archaeology. Down here near Kuala Lumpur. So while that will give us a nice boost with Kuala Lumpur, I don't think, these are very fickle city-states. They're not going to stay allied to us, so let's get an artifact instead. So that should be useful. And it needs orders. Okay, you can stay in that city. And okay, next turn. Okay, world map for marble. I don't think so, but we could get a little bit of gold from you. Ooh, look how much aluminum they have. 4? Well, I think we're only getting 4 for our stuff from now on, so will that be 8? Yes, it will. So let's do that. And she actually does want sugar. Okay, we could sell our tea to someone else, though. Like Byzantium wants tea. They don't like us, but we could try selling them tea. Okay, and what is the modern era? Okay, and let's see, choose host. Who should we choose for host? I don't think people are going to vote for us. I think China is definitely going to become the host, so we might as well just vote for her and get a bit of a bonus. Okay, and we've got 4 delegates. Okay, let's... Oh, World Religion Taoism. I'm not sure I like that one. World's Fair, what else? Repeal Casus Belli. Okay, well, they don't want to sanction us, so let's just go with that. We know which one we want. Okay, Antioch demands gems. No one is selling gems, though we could sell tea to someone. How about you? Do you want tea? You look like a sort of guy who likes tea. Oh, and yeah, that's a reasonable price for it. Oh, and you have coffee too. I think we need coffee in one of our cities. And we can get 3 gold as well, maybe 4. Will that work? Nope, let's do 3. Okay, that looks good. And we just dropped to 9 unhappiness as a result. Okay. Observatory done. What do we need next? Poverty. Let's go for custom sales. That should help with poverty. And great engineer stays there. Next. I think it might actually be better to rush that rather than... Oh, I don't think we'll have enough money to rush it. Okay, over here near Antioch, that's going to be an ancient era landmark. That should be a nice improvement for that city. And arena will be finished on the next turn. Alright. Well, let's keep going. They want fertilizer. How many techs behind are they? They're quite a few. Well, they're 3 behind. I don't think I'm going to give it to them. Okay, open borders, world map, refuse. Yeah, I think I'm going to refuse for now because we still have that one more archaeological site to dig up. Although we should get an archaeologist somewhere quickly. Because other than that, there's no reason to refuse open borders anymore. Well, it is nice to not have a bunch of troops wandering around your territory. But open borders can help with tourism. Actually, that's probably why she wants it. Okay. Here's a warning, China. You have more enemies in this world than just us. Although they're reasonably okay with that. Oh, they really hate that we were caught stealing from them at one point. Okay, Old Sorry, which city is that? Okay, can we get a church down here? I think that was originally Terragranism anyhow. That's not going to change much. Choose production. What do we want next? Now, I do want to go for these military techs over here. Especially replaceable parts, although getting a corporation would also be very useful. So it might be useful to delay one tech just to get a corporation. Then we can rush into the rest of this. How far ahead of China are we right now? World Fact Book. Okay, we're still the leader. Okay, whoops. Minus 11. Okay, I think we'll go for corporations right now. Infrastructure is a little bit more important than going on the offensive. Okay, Vancouver just finished a factory. What do we need over here? Distress and poverty. Grocer should help with poverty. Well, let's get that. And let's see. You, what do you need? Distress poverty. Let's go for a grocer. And especially that will help with the tea. This guy, no, this guy does not control the tea. He could, though. It's a nice tile. Why aren't we working it? Let's lock that one. Okay, and keep working on the grocer. Choose production. Arena is done down here in Antioch. Let's get a library next. Should be fairly quick to construct. Okay, let's wait. Next. Defensive Pact. I think I will refuse that. Though interesting that she likes us enough to do that. Maybe she just hates Denmark more. Oh, did Denmark capture... Denmark captured Bucharest. So, China might not be our biggest issue anymore. It might be Denmark coming for us. Luckily we have these arsenals being built and a lot of troops in the area. But let's move a few Fusiliers over that way. Because that could be where the next fight is. I think the rest of these guys should be... Well, we can even move one more, I think. Let's move you. Event choice. Okay, let's blame the Minister of Agriculture there. Oh. That was a lot. That's probably... Are we starving Karakorum? That could be what that indicates. Oh well. Constantinople. Factory is now done. Distress, pillage tiles, poverty, religious divisions. Let's get a walls. That's only one turn. And we should be getting walls around here anyhow. Okay, you guys can wait where you are. Okay. And Asher just lost Terragranism. Well, that's alright. We have the church there. Next. Actually, let's try that religion thing again. So, Inquisitor, supposedly Zoroastrian, but when we do that, we get Terragranism. So let's buy a church. Alright, well, at least we're getting churches out of this. Got a promotion. Harold is plotting against us. I guess that's not so surprising. Let's see, we don't have enough money to rush these things, but we can still get some troops down into the area. Put you there. So having this bend in the road is not seeming so smart anymore. Oh well, it's only one extra tile. And another Fusilier. Okay, that's good. And how's that all looking? 5 turns to a rig an election. Okay, Antioch. More production library done. Aqueduct. That should help with poverty. Gee, can we rush that? No, we can't. Okay, bonus shields. Okay, cheese production. Customs house done. What else do we need over here? Actually, we need the last archaeologist. That's only 2 turns. Let's build it. Walls finished in Constantinople. Armory for extra production. Okay, let's do that. And better unit cap, that's also useful. And these guys are out of moves. Let's just chill there. Okay, that should be good. I'll leave you there. 4 turns for the Empire State Building. Well, let's repair that tile. Okay, next. Oh, look who's upgrading to Gatling guns. I think we're going to need an air force if we want to take China, although I'm not sure. We might not be able to win this escalation race over here. Okay, there's Babylon. 13 turns for corporations. Beshbalak have grown. Karakorum is starving. Yep. Is there anything we can do about that? Probably not. Queue up a grocer next, but no, let's finish the school first. They're really unhappy over here. Maybe we could send a trader out with food down there. Actually, maybe we can just steal that tile. That didn't help much. Well, that helped with starvation at least. Cheese production, grocer done in Babylon. Illiteracy and distress. Well, we can get an observatory to help with the illiteracy a bit. Okay, unit needs orders. Okay, let's bring some of these guys out over here. There is a fort down there outside Ragusa. That might be a good place to move a Fusilier. So we can put a Lancer there for now, and fortify, and leave you there. Cavalry will come over there. Fusilier will fill in that spot. And let's just leave the rest of these guys in the middle. We can deploy them fast enough when we need them. And fortify. And yeah, let's leave you there. This is good for now. And yeah, that's a field gun that Denmark has. Unit needs orders. Okay, well, let's just finish off the Empire State Building the hard way. Next turn. Why? What? What's happening in Asher? Let's see, no. Actually, how much iron do we have? A lot. Yeah, 15 iron. Nonetheless, how about some jade, truffles, wine, and dyes? She'd like that. How much gold do you have? Quite a lot of gold per turn. What's that going to be? 12? 20. 24? 23. Okay, I think that will work. And do I want her to vote for World's Fair? I think there's going to be enough people voting for the World's Fair that we don't have to rush that. Taoism, nay, might be a better idea. Although I think she'd vote against it anyhow because that's not her religion. So let's just leave that like that. Okay, and what? Okay. Public schools get 10% culture. Public schools 10% gold. Let's get extra culture from our public schools. Okay, and that reduced unhappiness a little bit. And we're losing 40 gold per turn now. Should get some banks somewhere. Okay, choose production. A CAD or an NB. We can get a customs house over here. Archaeologist just finished up there. Let's go for stock exchange. We're a little bit poor right now. Aqueduct, Antioch. Let's get a factory. Armory finished. Let's get stock exchange. Let's fortify with you guys. Slowly wrangling the happiness here. Okay, engineer stays. Okay, last archaeologist. Ooh, Ragusa has the city. What's it called? El Dorado. So probably should have known that already. So is that the last purple hexagon we need to deal with? I think so. At least until we capture some or conquer some new land. This is a Danish city. I'm surprised that Denmark isn't sending out any archaeologists. Maybe they're just busy with other stuff right now. But let's bring you down there. We can dig out that one next to Florence. And okay, next. Okay, open borders. We might... I think I'll refuse that for now. Okay, and... Okay, we lost one of our units somewhere. Just a couple more units we could probably get rid of. Well, I guess losing one due to money is just as bad as losing it due to war, but... Okay. Nimrod. We need some money building, so let's get a customs house up here. Trade routes, well, that's just a plain plus 3 gold. How are we losing so much money? Unit maintenance, building maintenance, tile improvements. This factory's probably kind of expensive. Okay, worker. So, Asher has a couple of farms, although it's not really using them. That's because we are unhappy right now. Let's come over here and put a mine on that. Okay, one turn for the Empire State Building. Hopefully that helps with our money issues. Okay, next turn. Okay, don't build it, China. Okay, there's the Empire State Building, and we're back in positive money. And that should help with happiness a little bit too. Receive a free stock exchange in the city, free great person of your choice, specialists in all cities produce +1 gold. That's a very nice wonder to have. Let's see. Let's hide that for now. Let's get a great person. What kind of great person do we want? Probably a great scientist. Although, well, we have one great engineer. I'm thinking this guy would be good to use for manufacturing now, that we don't need him for a wonder. We will... well, we have the stock exchange here, so let's go for an observatory next in the city. Actually, no, let's go for the Hermitage next. Golden culture of themed. Just a whole lot of extra culture from citizens and just a base 10% and a +2. So that's going to be the next thing we build there. And I think we will... you know what? I'm going to cut this here. I'll think about what great person I want and come back with the next episode. In fact, if you have any ideas, please leave a comment in the section below what great person you think might be a good idea. And we will keep on going with this empire and see if we can do something about the brewing storm in the west. Until then, thanks for watching.